Good morning from Angeles City, Philippines, the concrete jungle. I'll wait till some people come in. It's Wednesday, 7/7/2021. 9 a.m. Double check, make sure I'm online. It says there's 2 people in here. Hello, 2 people. Where are we at? Live. Okay. Right. Hello, Brian. It's me. Hello, it's me. Trav Man Brett. Hello, Trav Man. Steve. Hello, Steve. Mangosteen. I always check out everybody's icon, their picture, if they have one. Welcome to Paradise. Hello, Philly. Hello, Paradise. Derek A. Hello, how are you doing today, Derek A? Ricky USA is here. I'm here now in New Zealand watching your videos. Thank you for watching. New Zealand. Never been there. Heard of it, of course, but I've never been there. Game 1 of the NBA Finals. I say Bucks in 6. I like his icon too, like the little alien dude. I don't know. Me personally, I would like to see Phoenix win. Just to see Chris Paul get one. I think this might be his year. Yeah, here's the big thing. I'm glad I don't see any of the super teams in there. I call them the super teams. Those that aren't into basketball or whatever. Close your ears or whatever. But I'm just happy to see that the super teams aren't in there. You know, the teams like the Lakers and stuff, where they buy a team and they buy a championship and they buy the best players out there. You know, I grew up in, the Larry Bird and the Magic Johnson and, the Julius Irving and all. You built teams around players. You didn't go out and buy players to build a championship team. I'm just glad to see none of the super teams are in there. But yeah, I'd like to see Chris Paul. You say Bucks in 6. We'll see, right? We'll see what happens. Morning, G, to you from South Carolina, 1800 here. Robert, how you doing, Robert? I always like Robert's icon. 9-ball Ron. Hello from San Diego. I'm from Angeles City. All right. Angeles City, Philippines. How's Lutz's mom doing? I guess she's doing okay. I don't know. I really didn't. She didn't really say anything. I know she went and got blood work and stuff. Picked up yesterday and all that. She didn't really say. You have to ask her. Hot here in Pennsylvania. How hot is it? Phoenix all the way. Evan, USA. Phoenix all the way. 90s. Okay. 90s. You guys know it's rainy season here now, so it doesn't get as hot during the day or as muggy. But it's still warm here. I mean, that's the thing. It's always warm here in the Philippines. Even, the off season or whatever, where it's not really that hot or what they don't consider that hot, it's still in the, mid to upper 70s, 80s. Of course, you go up to Baguio, up north and stuff, it's going to be cooler. But yeah, it's funny when it gets down to near 70, people will put on a jacket and stuff because they say it's cold. Good morning, James. How are you doing, James? Icon says, I need some cows and water buffaloes. Yeah, I agree, Robert. Sixers got to get rid of Simmons. You're paying that man to perform. You're paying him big money. He was supposed to be the man coming in, and they need to get rid of him. It's like he chokes. He freezes up. He doesn't perform when he has to or when he's called upon to perform. Yeah, I agree. But who do you get? Who do you get? Neville Davies. Hi, Brian. Thanks for your videos from Melbourne, Australia. Thank you, Neville's, for watching. Neville. Good morning from Geelong, Australia. Como está, Craig? Oh, Critter Hunter. Hello, sir. Hello, Critter. 9:15. You're not in the ocean yet? Bucks man is here in Milwaukee this week. John says, I need to get back into diving. Yeah, I mean, I would think it's like riding a bike. If you haven't been out diving for years, I don't think anything really changes. I mean, I could be wrong. They do offer refresher courses. That's the thing, you don't need to, oh, well, somebody might say, well, I'll never get in diving because I won't go to the Philippines. Well, you don't have to go to the Philippines to go diving. That's something that you can do anywhere around the world, no matter where you go, no matter where you travel. If there's diving there, it's the same thing as diving anywhere else around the world. Now, I'm no expert. I've just started. I'm new at it, so it's all new to me. Under the water, the fish, the coral, the scenery, everything's new to me. I remember I have friends. I work with guys that used to dive. I remember them always telling me, oh, you ought to come along, get certified. And they used to go to lakes. They used to go to lakes and dive in lakes and stuff. But it's not just only oceans. They used to go dive in lakes and look at old sunken boats and it's something you can do. Anybody can do it. Age doesn't matter. Being disabled doesn't matter. Like I said, I seen a guy, he one arm and he was out there diving. So it's something that, that's the thing. Age doesn't matter. I can't go out there and run a mile, but I can get in the ocean and I can dive for 45 minutes, I recommend it to everybody and any day. Everybody and anybody. Hernan Gilman, what is happening? What's happening with you? Hi, Brian. My wife and I are looking forward to diving with you in Inala, hopefully soon. I haven't dove in that area. Puerto Galera. I always go over to Puerto Galera. It's just I've never looked into that area there. I guess it's one of those things when you're stuck, when you're used to doing something that you're used to doing. Does that make sense? You just keep doing it. But no, I mean, I'm willing to try anything out. That's for sure. I mean, when they start opening things here, I plan trips. The thing with going down to Puerto Galera, it's 2.5 hours. You're down to Batangas. You're right there. Catch a speedboat, catch the row, whatever. You're over there. It's close. It's not like I got to hop on a plane. I got to fly somewhere, and then I got to get off, and I got to ride a bus somewhere and hop on another row to get to another island. But that's part of the fun too. But that's what's nice. Puerto Galera is right there. It's right there. And hopefully, we have plans to go back down there. And hopefully this Taal volcano that's been acting up, I hope that doesn't do something crazy where they say, oh, you can't come down this way. Everything's shut off and blocked off. And so I'm keeping an eye on that. But hopefully here at the end of the month, plan to go back down and do some more diving. Hopefully Taal doesn't cause us a problem, Mike Thomas says, hi, Brian, I was in Mabalaka, an Angeles area back in 97 and 98. I watch and enjoy all the videos about the growth in all the areas you go. Yeah, I mean, you figure 97, 98, that's 25 years ago? I talked to guys, and guys leave messages about, when they were here, when the Clark Air Base was here and how things changed. And yeah, things do change. I mean, I look back at my, where I grew up and stuff, and, how everything changed there, and, the bigger roads coming in and more people coming in, the housing developments coming in, everything does change over the course of years. And you talk to some people, some of the things are still here that they remember, like Johnny's grocery store, like that's an icon here, like everybody goes there. But yeah, things change. Things do change, that's for sure. I'm working here in New Zealand, but I'm from Angeles City. I like to go home, but the COVID is not enough. Hopefully everything is okay. I don't, there's been, I don't know anything about it because I kind of, when it comes to news and stuff, I kind of just glance over stuff. That's what I do here. But I know they're talking about, what is it, when it comes to entering the Philippines and having vaccinations now. And like I said, I glance over that stuff until I see in big, bold letters, Philippines is opening up for tourism. Tourism visas are now going to be issued. Until I see something like that in big, bold letters, I don't really pay attention to them. They're making it easier for OFWs to return. Quarantines are going from longer to shorter. Like I said, until I see in big, bold letters, I don't really pay attention to that. There's some people that are, they're on that. They read everything, and I can't blame a lot of people that want to get here. That want to visit their wives. There's people that are stuck overseas that are even married that can't get over here, girlfriends or fiancés or just people in general that have been coming. I know they can't wait, and they read every little bit of news there is to read about tourism and opening up and stuff. But until I see it in big bold letters, I really don't pay attention to the news when it comes to that. Where are we at? There you go. Welcome to paradise. If your name is Brian, why is your channel called Philly in the Philippines? Because I grew up in the Philadelphia area, and we call that area, we call it Philly. Philly from Philadelphia in the Philippines. Welcome to paradise. Like you have your name, welcome to, like everybody has their own name. If you have a YouTube channel, a Facebook page, everybody has their own name they create. Critter Hunter, who was in, I don't know if he's in here anymore. He loves diving. He loves checking out the little critters under the sea. He hunts the critters down, thus Critter Hunter. But that's why it's Philly in the Philippines. Yes, my name is Brian, but that's a good question. Philly in the Philippines. That's why it is what it is. Anna Powell, good morning. Just subscribe now. You got this from California. Thank you, Anna. Thank you for subscribing. There's a lot of people that watch. I can bring up statistics and analytics and stuff on my channel. And there are more, and it'll give out a graphic of how many subscribers watch the video, how many returning subscribers, how many new. There are more people that watch a lot of my videos that don't even subscribe than actually do subscribe. It's weird. Um, a lot of people, that's how it is. I mean, when you got a huge following on YouTube and you got a huge base, um, you're going to have the people that will just continuously watch every video. I mean, but you have I get a lot of them. I got a lot of them. But anyways, Anna, thanks for subscribing. Really appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the icon, the bell button. That lets you know when there's a video. Is your water park open? Derek A. Which water park? The one up on Clark? Last time I was up there, it was still closed. Could be open. I haven't driven up into that area in a while. The big water park up there, less than 5 years old. Last time I drove up there, it was closed. There are water parks here, and they are open. If I'm not mistaken, like Goshen Resort is open. There's so many just little water parks tucked in different places here. But from what I'm understanding, a lot of them are open. Where are we at here? Camille Fatai. I run from Texas. It's getting hard to live in the States. My income is about 14 SSI. Has that income given me a better life in the Philippines compared to the strangling times in the USA? Depends on your lifestyle. It depends on your lifestyle, and it depends on where you live. That's the $1 million question everybody asks. There's guys out there that can tell you can do it on a couple $100. There's guys that say you need no less than $2,000. It all depends on your life and your lifestyle. That's what I say. Can you live on that? Sure, you can. You know, it's all in your lifestyle. You can even go diving here in the middle of the Arizona desert. Okay. Patty is adaptive diving prepping for those who with challenges. Patty's recognized around the world. I guess they have monopolized everything. You need to be Patty certified. My dad used to free dive for abalone around Santa Cruz, California. That's a different thing people do. Free dive. You know, I watch people free dive. I guess there's a skill and there's an art to that. Brian, have you guys been vaccinated or plan on not getting it? Seems so forceful with it all over. If it's offered to me, I'll definitely, sure, I'll take it, because I said in the past, I think you're going to need that to travel. A perfect example, Puerto Galera, where we plan to go diving. They put out a memo. If you are vaccinated, you no longer need to show up. What the protocol is, prior to even letting you on Mindoro, is where the island in Mindoro, where Puerto Galera is, prior to even letting you get on there, you had to get the COVID swab test. Remember, I did a whole thing about that. They won't let you on the island until you prove that you took the test and you prove that your test has returned negative. Now they've changed that. If you have the vaccination, you no longer need the swab test. Here's the catcher. they're doing people, what, senior citizens, 65. And unless, remember, guys, this is the Philippines. Where there's a will, there's a way. Money talks here. Money definitely talks here. Can you get a vaccination? I'm sure you can buy a vaccination somewhere. Money talks here. So there, or if you're in an area where you got a smaller, say, amount of people in one area, and you can get more people vaccinated because it's a smaller area compared to like English City, where it's so big, and to get everybody vaccinated, things move slow here. Remember that. But that's the new thing to get over to Puerto Galera. So I'm thinking, and I've said this, I would not be surprised for you to travel within the Philippines, any other country or whatever, that you need that vaccination. So will I get it if and when it's offered to me? You know, I was told 2 months ago, I hear from them in 2 weeks. That was 2 months ago. Things just move slow here. Sure, I'll get it. Because I think to get in and travel places, I think you're going to need it. MKV Vlogs. We love your channel. Thank you, MKV Vlogs. I did 50 dives up in San Fernando and 31 in Nilao. And Nilao is only another 10, 15 from Batangas Port. Yeah, I've checked that area out. I have checked that area out. I just haven't gotten there. Jacqueline, hi, Brian. Morning, haha. Morning. What is the topic, Sarah Culp? Whatever you want it to be. Whatever you guys put out there. We'll just talk about whatever you put out there. Joey Dello, sorry, hello, Brian. Are people getting excited about the NBA Finals there? I know basketball is huge here. Are you going to watch it? You're right, Joe. Basketball is huge here, next to boxing. I plan to watch. As a matter of fact, it's on right now, 9 o'clock. When I'm done here, I'll probably hop off and I will watch it. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I always liked basketball. I mean, I took a break from basketball. You know, I really don't watch too much. And then what happened was the channel that I used to watch games on here, when I lived here, they kind of got rid of that channel. Now with the Fire Stick, I watch every game. So yeah, people are excited. People do like basketball here, that's for sure. We got a message that if you're vaccinated already here, no more tests to travel province. Okay. See, that's the thing. I assume you mean where you're at, Critter. That's the thing. Okay, you can travel here and you can travel here. Okay, well, sign me up. Where can I get the vaccination? Here I am. Sign me up. You still got lots and lots and lots of Filipinos. They don't want the vaccination. They don't trust the vaccination. Here I am. Where's it at? Where's the 40 million? What was it called? The 40 million Pfizer vaccinations. Where are they at? Where are the other millions of vaccinations that were, brought over here? Sign me up. Oh, wait, maybe I can't because, I'm a foreigner. You never know, right? Money talks. So sure, if I desperately really wanted to get it, I could buy my way to a vaccination. That's for sure. What? Here in Phoenix, Arizona, some guy is going around taking polls, pool vacuum videos, YouTube cleaners, what some people will go and do nowadays. Yeah, here's the thing with YouTube. I'm really behind. I'm just buzzing through here. With YouTube, there's somebody out there that will teach you and do something. I mean, they're just out there. They just are. It's just, when I get a new toy or new item, or I don't know how something works, or I got my, when I got my Fire Stick and stuff, I just went to YouTube. There's always somebody out there that will teach you how to do something. There just is. Um, yeah. Where are we at here? I know I'm way. You like the bus terminal? I liked your bus terminal walk video yesterday. Yeah, you know what? That's the thing. Until you see like just public buses like that running, I can walk around the city here, and you see the cars, and you see the people, and you see people out and about, and you think, oh, it looks like it's back to normal. Things are running and people are out and about. When you get to like the bus terminal and stuff, that's when you kind of see like things still are not back to normal. Our area might appear like that, but you might go into a different area. What was it? Down in Dowen area, Critter, if you're still here, like they just locked them down for a couple weeks. There's still areas here that they might come out a little bit and then boom, they lock them back down. So when you go to like the bus terminal and you see it, and if you remember, like I remember what it looked like with the buses just constantly in and out, because you had the NLEX and people going up north and people from up north coming down to, Manila. That was a major hub right there, that people used to catch buses there to go all over the Philippines. The average people, the people that say can't afford to fly or whatever and ride buses, that was a major hub. And it was dead. It was dead. It didn't matter when it was up and running. Whatever time of the day you went in there, it was happening. It was hopping. There were buses in and out and in and out. When you get on the NLEX now, and when we go down towards Puerto Galera to Batangas, the roads used to be just full of passenger buses up and down the highway. You don't see that, and that's the thing that you don't see it. When you don't see that, until you constantly see that again, things are not normal. Things are not normal. Those buses there, I don't, you've seen where they go, but as far as that transportation up and running, it's sad. It's sad. It's still showing, that things are still not up and running. Kathy Hopkins, better late than never. Yes, Kathy, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Pumpkin Joe's Philippine. Now that's a name. Just got approved for my permanent resident visa. That is such a weight off my back with everything going on with expats and immigration issues due to the pandemic. Cool. I know they are doing the permanent resident SSRVs because I know somebody right now that is doing the SSRV. If I'm not mistaken, they had suspended that there for a while. But you're doing the permanent resident. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, that's cool that you're doing that. And once a year, all you got to do is report in. Here I am, my annual report, 380 pesos, something like that, 280. And that's it. That's it. That's all you need. No going every 2 months, every 6 months, extensions. And yeah, good for you. Good for you. Congratulations. Does make life a little bit easier here. Bud Brown and his wife both got their second vaccination. All right. Like I said, certain areas, certain areas are, I guess, certain areas got their shit together. Let's say it like that. Let's just say it like that. Certain areas got their shit together and they're making it happen. Other areas, well, I got to say, and always I got to say is things just move a little slower here in some areas. But good for Bud Brown and his wife. I think they're elder. They're older. I mean, they're senior citizens, I think. I mean, I would think they're in their 60s. Brian, I got my vaccination in Las Piñas, and I am a foreigner. Yeah, I was just kidding when I said about foreigners not getting it. Uh, though I have read one horror story about a foreigner was told he couldn't because he was a foreigner. Then again, that was one story that I read. I think you should do a whole video on the Army surplus stores. I've done a few videos, Ray. In the past, I've done a few videos of them surplus stores and what's in there and what they have to offer. And yeah, I mean, I personally like going in there and checking things out. It's like it seems like it's all outdated stuff. I don't know, but I like going in there. Hey Brian, what's the deal with getting vaccinated there? When they call my name, I will get my vaccination. And he's Bud Leroy Brown. Buddest man in the whole damn town. Bud Brown. I haven't watched his video. I haven't watched his channel in a while. I used to watch him. I mean, it's like I always say, when you live here, it's different. You don't watch as many channels as what you did when you weren't here. But Bud Brown, I always like watching him. I always said, to me, he was like, he's like the Mr. Rogers of the Philippines. I mean, just a nice guy. How can you not like the man? But anyway, hang on a second. Let me check something here. All right, I'm back. Hear Rocky in the background. Yeah, he's out there. He's doing his thing. It's like it's going to rain. Army surplus knockoffs. I don't know where they get all their stuff from. I really don't. So I couldn't tell you. I mean, I really don't know. Bud Brown, is he an elderly gentleman? Yeah, Bud's older. Like I said, he's been. I haven't checked his channel out in months and months, but he's been doing YouTube here for quite a while. Oh, there's Lut. Oh, here's Lut. Lut's gonna jump in and say hello quick. Rocky's scrapping, taking his opponents to the woodshed. All right, here's Lut.
Where did I start?
I'm at the very bottom there.
Dawit? Good morning, Stephen. Actually, I just been to the bedroom. James Lonergan. Bud Brown met and married his wife when he was stationed in the Philippines during the Vietnam War. Oh, cool. Hi, Louisa. Kelly Seller. Kathy Hopkinson. Hello, a lot. Your hair is getting long. Beautiful. Yeah, it is very long. Joseph Martin, hello, your hair is getting long. Yeah, it's until on my back. Nora LaForest, I love it when you walk around Angeles City. I don't feel so homesick. Hi, lot. Hello, Nora. You see Angeles City, there's a couple things like they changed a lot over there. Most of the time, like they set up this a lot of food things and James, hello, James Lonergan. Hi, Russell Grahams. La 37, is the SM open with restaurant? Yeah, they do. They do open, the SM is open with the restaurant. A lot of them was already like kind of normal, except things that, and I don't know if, I think they're only allowed in SM like 16 years old. So I'm not really sure because I didn't back, we didn't go there yet for like almost how many months? A month now. We don't go to the SM for almost how many months? Months? How was my two? Yeah, I feel better. Feel better. I need to take medication. I feel better already. When I went to the hospital, you see, the hospital we went there, I know some people over there. So every time we goes there, they always introduce us that they're like relatives. So they have like kind of uh what's that? Discount. So we always paid, instead of paid full payment, they always paid like almost third will be out. Like mostly yesterday, you see the check up over here. You talk to the doctor and then they will read it back. Most of the time you paid like maybe three, four, $5 or $7 over her to visit the doctor. But yesterday we paid like $2. No, $4. 200. Yeah, $4. DGTFG, when is starting to foreigner to allowed to Philippines? Certain things I think they already allowed few months ago. Certain things, maybe if you are married to the Filipino or you have like special visa, that's for my understanding. But of course, they're still not allowed to enter the tourists over here. How was my mom? My mom is feeling better. As you see, they get a medication that she's taking right now for the high cholesterol is the only problem she get. Hi, Ben. Good morning. Miss Wiz Carles. Wiz Carlin. Lot, my wife is happy to see more Pinay diverse. She has her advanced open water and it has our number one activities two together. Oh, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. You know, when we get that, when he asked me to certified, I was thinking, like, I have a lot of thought about it. I was just like, oh boy, why he needs to drag me down there? What's in there? And then when I try it, so as I said, the more you start diving, the more you realize, because there's difference between diving and you're not diving. When you go to the bottom, you will of course realize something's different. Either you like it or either like if you really goes to the bottom and enjoy like trying to understand the differences between bottom and the land, then you realize what's the difference and the the way how you view things. It's such a different when you enter the diving world. Hello lots from New York City. Mike Cortez. Joseph Martin, that's cheap. My wife just got 2,800 hospital bill. $2,800. Oh, okay. Yeah. I was just also that like last time it was like we went there. I went to the hospital US. I just get my ultrasound. I was just shocked how much my bill over here, which over here is just only $10. Down there is 3,000. That's crazy. Michael Rose, our time for Hana and Bing Bing mukbang. Perhaps we never know. That will be a good idea. Rick Sabore, magandang umaga, Lut, kumusta? I'm very fine. Thank you so much. Daryl Charity, hey Lot, my beautiful friend, how are you? And Brian. Brian is okay? Actually, he's sitting out there and watching basketball. I don't know. You did? Are kids going to school there now or they are on vacation? Hanagers will start this month. The public was still doing in this last year school. I think they will start by, according to them, because I asked them the other day, they said they start by August. I'm not mistaken. I don't know, but they told me it's August. I'm not sure. David Snyder, hey young lady, I just To your last blog using the upload function. If I had known you'll be alive, I would have sent it in. Huh? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Ah, okay. Okay. Oh my gulay.
What?
This one here, I don't get it. This? This. Ah, okay. Sorry. I don't get it really much. What's up, Angeles City? Dr. Tak Topper. Maximum of 28,000. What is that? The bill? Hospital
What's
bill?
up, English City?
Dr. Doc Topper.
28K.
28K for the bill, the hospital bill? Ooh, that's too much. 4,250 US dollar for aspirin. Wow. Bakla 37 watching Brian TV in the man cave. Wow. Man cave. Oh, you said $28,000. Like I said, like what is that for the bills? Hospital bills? I'm not sure. Rob Captain. Hi, Luisa. How did Hannah have school this year? Online. Online class. Online in the computer. That's it. That's what they do. But Hannah don't have a module that they're talking about. Hernan Jamal. Shout out to Hernal Jamal. Okay. Kevin Adge. Bing Bing just did pass by the new shirt. Yeah. Okay. You send a donation. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, David Snyder. Michael Rose, love when Bing Bing photos bomb. It's hilarious. Yeah, Bing Bing is outgoing now. He really talk too much. Jacqueline, hey, Brian, have you go Pasay City? If he still remember it, we went to Pasay City, but it's been a long time ago because we went there to pick my mom before, but we never been there. Also, we never been like roaming around. But most of the time we went to, if I'm not mistaken, if the Mall of Asia was still part of Pasay, because that's what we went there, right? Mall of Asia, and that's December. How many Filipino to open How many Filipino to open Philippines? Yes, Nora, La Forest. It's still open. Yeah, that's true. If you know, let's find them out. The problem is I don't really know. Michael was thinking about moving or closing stores, just waiting for things to pick up. Actually, I can't decide right now. You will find it out sooner or later. Ben Fair K. Hi, Lot Ben from Miami, Florida. Are you going to sit there now?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I gotta go. I need to start my journey today. Thank you so much for stopping by. I gotta go. Have a good night. See you.
All right. Before I go, speaking of school, they did a survey. A survey just came out. Who put that survey out? Let me check here. Let me check this survey. I can't find it. Anyways, they just put out a survey here. And it wasn't just a survey of just the Philippines. It was a survey of all, the whole entire world and different countries and schooling and everything like that. Um, and the Philippines, they were saying the average fifth, sixth grader that attends public school here mathematically has the intelligence or the smarts of like a second and third grade when it comes to mathematics. Um, they scored like really, really low around the world when it came to like science and just different other school, things that are being taught in school. And like I said, it wasn't okay. Let's just do the Philippines. It was a survey done around the world. It was a big organization that did this survey and stuff. And the other day, I read an article where the Department of Education here came out and demanded an apology. We demand an apology from your surveys and everything like that. And they're like, we're not going to give an apology. I mean, we're just going off of statistics here. But and I've noticed this here too. I mean, I know, like Hannah Grace, she's lucky enough. We send her to a private school. She has online schooling. Private schools can start classes anytime they want. So they're starting here in a couple weeks. Public schools, they're waiting for the Department of Education to give out the green light for them to go back to school. I know kids here, because Lord has a friend who has a son. They didn't even bother to send their kid to school last year. First of all, he was in the private school. They didn't have enough money, and to send him to public school, and then to do the modular and all that other stuff. So you got a kid right there who's going to be a year behind. You'll have kids out in the province who's and this is the truth, and it's not meant to be, to being talking bad about it, but you got people in the province, adults, they can't even write their own name. Now you have a child who's going to school, who's bringing home these modulars that they're supposed to do, and you don't have family members there that are, can help them out and study these modulars. So the kids are getting further and further and further behind. It's just the way it is here. But I thought it was funny because, the head of this department here demanded an apology. Where does it start? I mean, you can't blame the kid because the kids, the teachers teach kids, right? So you can't blame the kid because the teachers are the ones teaching the kid. And, it's from the top all the way down. But yeah, they came out with that survey, and I was like, wow, it's a shame. It's a shame. And I don't know what it's like back in the States or anywhere else. Are the kids going back to school? Are they doing face to face? Are they, you need the interaction. Are they doing it? I don't know. But here they're still doing online. If you have a school has it allowed for you, or you got the modulars. That's like the kids across the street. They're supposed to be in school. They're all year long, I just seen them out running around in the streets. So I don't know. It's sad. It's sad. So feels like the education systems have issues. Jackling that and lots of other things here. Lots of other things. So anyways, I'm going to wrap this one up. The game's on. I'm going to watch the game, go eat some breakfast. Maybe a little, make me some pancakes. I'll have to ask her. So anyways, guys, thanks for stopping in. Thanks for saying hello. Thanks for your support. Thanks for subscribing. I don't know what I'm doing today. I don't know. We'll see. Yes, Hernan, I'm going to go. I'm going to go. And we'll talk to you guys later.